Bubble City, the world's first perfect city. Under its envirodome is an island of safety, free of all crime. But outside is the uninhabited zone, an endless slum packed with restless mutants. And there's a storm coming. Freeze! Bubble City Police!
Okay, you're busted.
Swamp! Wake up, partner. There's an errand to run.
My TV is talking to me.
While your partner Swamp is on sick leave, you're to be reassigned to the mayor's security detail.
Oh.
The Uz wants an assumption.
Election, Prince Mayor.
Election.
Close enough. Well, hello. My other partner has brain damage.
The TV gives me my mission. How do you do, fellow radicals? This is the most important election of our lifetime.
Should we vote?
No, best to keep our hands clean. And it's my job to ensure that it's our last. Shit!
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for Justice Warriors. Vote harder, in stores right now from Ahoy Comics. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all things Justice Warriors are the creators themselves, Matt Bors and Ben Clarkson. Thank you both so much for your time today. How you feeling right now? It's in stores.
I'm very electric. Good. Thank
you. I give the energy as a creator myself, man, when we're pushing our projects and having to do these press tours and junkets, man. It's all about vibes, and we want to get the people energized. And I'm excited for it for you guys, man.
Well, we've been working on this for like 9 months, at least, and I was way before the election heated up, and now this is becoming relevant. We plan the release around the election, of course, so it's a great time for it to drop, and there's a couple things in it that are relevant. I'll say that.
How can we top I have concepts of a plan? How can we do it? I wish I don't know. I mean, that line.
That's very Prince-like. Prince
yes.
is the pop star ruler of Bubble City and Justice Warriors. So he's not quite a Trumpian figure. He's more like almost if Kanye West had become
he became president way back when he ran.
Yeah, like he's building. His plan is to build a giant space laser, but it's only to carve his face in the sun to promote his comeback album.
The sun, okay.
Well, and then you sell. Well, and then the plan is, of course, you sell the glasses to everybody so that they can look at it, and then that's where you make the money.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious! I love that. Let's talk all things Justice Warriors, guys. We're already talking about it. I love this energy already. As of this recording, we're on the heels of an amazing debate last night between for this next election with Trump and Kamala Harris. And now we have Justice Warriors in stores today as of this recording. Did you know that you were going to time it to this? Tell me when this all started, when these germs of ideas hit you both. I know you both, you, Matt, you're a political cartoonist. Ben, you're an amazing artist, have done movie points, all things. How did you two meet up to come up with this? I'm curious of that startup.
It started as a pitch for an animated show that I had put together because I'm a filmmaker and an animator. And I basically just cyber stalked Matt until he quit his job. I just kept sending him DMs and saying, look at this thing I'm making. We can make it together, Matt. And then he said, stop messaging me.
And now here we are on one of the better 9/11s, releasing our new graphic novel. You know, that it was sort of intentional. I mean, I don't know if it was timed specifically to that. It just happened to work out that, you know, it's dropping on 9/11, and we have this political graphic novel about electioneering, vote rigging. The main plot is that our mutant police officer sort of infiltrates the mutant opposition that has a plan to run their third-party candidate and actually bring change to the bubble. And he sort of infiltrates them COINTELPRO style, and gets in deep, and many things go wrong.
Yeah, it's a wacky world. It's sort of like a psychedelic mashup between Futurama and Judge Dredd, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and just gross out humor. But at the same time, it's like very smart and very witty, very sharp. And the art, if I might say so myself, is over the top. Some of the best you can buy in the stores.
I love that. Amazing art from the both of you, because you both contributed the artwork to this. And I love that DNA. All of those configuration of DNA of those other projects that you mentioned just makes up for something that everybody will want to read. I cannot wait to read it. But again, it's so kismet that it's, you're talking about vote harder, justice warriors, and it's this election now is going on. When you were coming up with the concepts, were there certain things you were experiencing in life that just made you like, okay, that's a great idea, let's do this, do that? And how did you decide for the different parts of the project what you were going to cover, if you will?
We knew that we wanted to do an election because that's how most people experience politics. And I had an idea lying around of these tanks. One of the main characters of the book is a tank that goes door to door, and if you don't put your taxes in the front, it burns down your house. Just because I wanted to illustrate a little bit how crazy it is that if you don't pay your taxes, they'll beat you up. And that started as the germ for the whole thing. And on that, we started piling, buddy cop lethal weapon stuff. We started piling on space laser jokes, giraffes with energy spears. It's a genre comic. It's wacky, it's weird, it's wild, it's got some gross out humor, it's got some it's sort of a throwback to 90s comics, but at the same time it's something wholly original and wholly unique and wholly of this weird moment we're in of being so online. You're talking about eating cats in a presidential debate.
I love that. What did you think when you heard that, Matt, when you got proposed this from Ben?
About eating cats?
Well, not eating cats.
They're not good eating.
This insane idea of a project.
Ben is weird. Ben is weird, man. I mean, he's in Montreal, and the Quebec, the Quebecois are different than us. They're eating cats and dogs by the millions. No, I mean, look, Ben and I did Justice Warriors Volume 1 together. We really vibe on our aesthetics and our comic influences and our politics and stuff. So, it's like we try to tell a story that's substantive, but like he's been saying, it's got a lot of jokes, lowbrow humor, ultra violence. And, it's not necessarily a story about the good guys. Our characters are the cops. They do bad things. The main plot in this is like infiltrating the opposition, but you're kind of rooting for them a little bit, but maybe you'd be rooting for the mutants to win the election, and then I won't spoil how it goes, but sparks do fly.
I love it, and I cannot wait to dive in. Just everything that, like you said, the DNA of this, the influences of this. I'm so invested right now, especially with the times. You guys, well, Ben, you put together, as we showed earlier. I showed the trailer as our lead-in, and you brought some amazing folks like H. John Benjamin to do a voice, and you're voicing one of the voices. Why did do such a stellar trailer? I'm sure Ahoy is loving this because I'm sure that's going to, help with the sales of this book. What was that like from that part and bringing your animation background to making the trailer for this?
I wanted to do something that let people see the vision that we get on the page. Because a graphic novel, even getting someone to look at it or take a look at something they haven't heard of, very difficult. You got to grab them by the eyes and shake them really hard. And so I am good at making animation. I'm good at making films. And I made something for not a lot of money. And I called in every favor I had. I harassed H. John, which he was very kind and he gave a voice. My really good friend Jefferson White from Yellowstone, he does a lot of the heavy lifting on it, and it's got great music by Brendan James, the great Varelli, and it's compelling. It grabs you by the face, and I used every trick in the book, basically, which you don't see. It grabs you. The tricks grab you when you're making good animation, when you're making good film. And it's definitely worth watching. I just wanted to also hint what this would look like if you gave me $40 million to make a feature film. I would do it. Anyone listening, please reach out. Fully willing to be funded.
Let's start that Kickstarter campaign right now. I got a lot of filmmaker friends that follow and subscribe and watch what I do. So reach out. I'll make that connection to Ben and Matt happen. Again, outstanding work, guys. And let me remind everybody, Justice Warriors from Ahoy Comics is available right now at your LCS, your local comic shop. Go pick it up. Check it out. It's going to be a great read, y'all. I cannot wait to dig in. I also want to mention before we go beyond just this book, guys, I'm a big fan of Toxic Avenger. And when I was doing some research, you guys are like doing the comics and all of that. Like, what's that like? Is the new issues out? I just read briefly that you guys are working on that project, and I want to know more because I want the return of Toxie. I'm in the Mid-Atlantic. I'm in the DC area. I grew up on the Jersey stuff, man.
You're in the swamp.
How did that happen with you guys?
Drain the swamp. I'm writing a new Toxic Avengers series that is also through Ahoy. That comes out in 1 month, October 9th. In comic shops, the first issue. So it's kind of not a total reinvention of Toxic Avenger. The basics are there, but it's a new story that updates it and takes place in the modern day, sort of gory satire that deals with environmentalism and teen bullies and whatnot.
I love it. Well, bravo. Thank you for giving us a new take on Toxie, Matt. So excited. Yeah. And again, Ben, just outstanding work with this project. Before I go, so we're obviously pushing Justice Warriors, Vote Harder in stores right now. You got Toxic Avenger. Anything else that we can tell people to check out and how they can also check you out and follow you all online?
Please check out the first volume of Justice Warriors, which is available through most buying systems, most online tracking websites. And it's on mega sale right now on Amazon. So if you want to vote with your dollar to Jeff Bezos, you can give Jeff a dime or two. And
Democracy dies in darkness. Democracy dies in darkness.
Democracy dies in darkness without Jeff Bezos tracking bucks. Please try it out.
As the paper that Jeff Bezos owns says.
So check out Justice Warriors Volume 1. I'm just hanging out on X. I'm making some films, but nothing that I can report on. Everything else is on NDA, and maybe there'll be more Justice Warriors in the future.
All right.
If consumers vote with their dollars, there will be. You just named the other thing I'm doing. I'm writing Toxic Avenger, and I'm hopefully doing more Justice Warriors for like 10 more years.
20,
and
yeah.
Those are the projects that I got going on.
I love it. Well, everyone, follow Matt and Ben in the comments below. All of their links will be in the description. Go pick up Justice Warriors Vote Harder, as well as the first volume. Matt, when that other project drops, when Toxie drops, I'd love to have you back so I can chat up Toxie. I'm a huge fan.
Oh yeah, cool. I'll send you a PDF and we'll chat Toxie.
You're the man. And Ben, please, as those other projects allow you to talk about them outside of the NDA, I'd love to have you back as well, sir. I understand how it is. It's a pleasure to chat with you both. Thank you, guys. Ben Clarkson, Matt Bors, Justice Warriors, Vote Harder, in stores right now from Ahoy Comics. Go pick it up at your LCS. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. All right, guys, there's a cut.